There's a few things that have helped me understand this. And it's funny because I think, Neil, you'll have something similar but different because of your upbringing. So, first of all, I grew up in a house and in a country where there was a lot of violence, right? And so when I was a child watching this, I never once looked at it and went, yeah, this is right.
yeah.
I even talk to my mom now and I go, why would you get so angry when you were hitting me? And she's like, because you wouldn't listen. I'm like, yeah, but why did you get angry though? I was like, you could have just like done it as like all right, kid, here comes your punishment. And then she would say, she's like, I was so frustrated. And I was like, I know I, cut something open. I know I dismantled the TV. I know I burnt down a room. I know whatever I did. But even me as a child, I would go, that was not ideal, but I'm not going to lose my cool over this. And then I'd get my beating and then I would cry and I'd feel it. I'd feel everything. But the thing that would stick with me is how it didn't make sense for people to lose their cool. And I talk to my friends about it and we have these big fights, but I go, every one of our parents, especially African parents, but I mean, I know, how Neil grew up. Parents were beating kids. And this was like a normal thing. And now we joke about it. You'd be like, oh, you pray there's no shoe around. And you pray, like Eddie Murphy had those jokes. And we all laughed about it. But I think I grew up watching this going, it doesn't seem to be ideal. And it doesn't seem to get where I'm going. So maybe what I did a little too much was I internalize it. So I keep it in me. But then what I do is and that's where ADHD helps. I'm having 6 conversations now at the same time.
Right.
So you're speaking to me and I'm listening to what you're saying. And then I'm sort of going to like one tree, which is like, okay, how do I agree with you? How do I disagree with you? What's happening here? What's not happening here? Do I connect with you? Do I not connect with you? Can I see your humanity? And I always go, if I see you as a person, which I do with most human beings on this earth, genuinely, I go like, I'll still find something to connect with you on. And so on the other side of it, when you ask me like, how much does it change me? I genuinely listen. So a person almost only has to tell me once, and I will keep that because it means something. So when my friend said to me, my friend who's Jewish and spent time in Israel said, I didn't like that you said Jewish and Israel, but you conflated the two. And I was like, okay, I will never do that again. But then when it comes to like arguing about whether or not it's an apartheid state, I said, you are my friend and I love you, but we're not going to agree on this. And I don't think we need to agree on this to remain friends. In fact, as my friend, I hope that you'll still keep me in your life and I will work to keep you in my life. But I don't want to lose you because of this thing, because there's so many things that we're going to disagree on. This is just one of the biggest ones, and I don't know, whether it's just this moment in time or social media, or I don't know what it is, but I feel like people have less and less ability now to maintain friendships or to maintain connections that also hold a space of disagreement or conflict.
It's the same